Hi guys, it's Elizabeth here, and today, sorry, I'm moving my chair in. Today I thought that I would do kind of, like a process video. I have a few moments this morning, hopefully. My dogs are out getting groomed, thank goodness, because they were a total nightmare. Anyhow, so today is September 8th. Yesterday was Labor Day, and as you can tell, my page is blank. So, yeah, yesterday wasn't such a hot day. I was having a pity party for myself, and yeah, that's just the way it goes sometimes. I have this wax paper in here that I'm going to try to take off because I am still in the process of preparing my book. So, this is my cover for my September-October book, and I got the idea from Cat Hand on how to do this. And then yesterday I worked on just, the inside cover, and this is going to be my little pocket that I put at the beginning of every month. And in my pocket I put my stickers that I have made, and they go up here in this part of the header. And sometimes I put, in the past I had put, what are they called? Like positive quotes. Sometimes I put Bible verses. Well, lately I've been having way too many pity parties for myself. So I decided that I was going to print out a bunch of I am statements, and so that I can be reminded daily. Just how fabulous I am. So anyway, so that goes in that pocket. So the September list goes in this pocket, and the letter at September goes in this pocket. So I've got all that stuff that goes in the pocket once I get it done. And so let's see. So today's the 8th, which is Amy's Tangle. Okay, and yesterday was Paula's journal at prompt. And so, yeah, yesterday I didn't do much. I mean, I think I worked on these 2 pages because I was a little, we didn't really have like a busy weekend, but anyway, it is what it is. So I'm going to do my pity party on this page because I try not to, censor my pages too much. Because, life is life, and that's the way it is. And so, if I'm having a pity party for myself that day, then that's what I'm doing, and that's what I'm going to write about. So, yeah, and then this morning, my sweet husband, he writes a love letter to me every single morning when he gets to work. And so the first thing I do is get my coffee and go out on the patio and read his love letter. And this morning, he always just somehow knows exactly what to tell me, when to tell me. So yeah, this morning, he was talking about, feeling sorry for ourselves because we both deal with chronic illness and of different types, and so yeah, it can be rough. But he reminded me, that we do make a choice every single day, and this morning he chose to, concentrate on all the things that we are blessed with, which we are very blessed, and most importantly, blessed with each other. I'm so blessed to have him. So anyway, I'll quit rambling. Let me just hang on one second while I go get my coffee, because it's early in the morning. Okay, I'm back. So, excuse me. So what I wanted to, excuse me, what I wanted to show you, so yesterday, since I had my pity party, and I even have stickers for my pity party, I'm going to do that later. But today is Tuesday, and it was Tangled Tuesday, and last night I was watching on Creatively Amy. She does, the prompt for the Tangled Tuesday, and what she decided to do, I guess, from some of the suggestions she had received, was to show us how to do certain tangle patterns. So she showed 4 tangle patterns, and you can check that video out on her YouTube channel. And so what I decided to do for today was to kind of combine yesterday and today, because yesterday was a journal prompt and today was the tangle prompt. And so yeah, that's what I decided to do. So if you'll notice on today, I've already started this morning. I hope you can see that. Let me see if you can. Yeah, you can. Oh, look at that. Okay. So yesterday's prompt was like 5 things that nobody knows about you, I think it was. And so that's really kind of hard because y'all know I can ramble on and I'm an open book. So most of y'all know a lot of things about me, but this is my book. I'm not doing it for you. So, yeah. So today I'm having this morning with my coffee, I'm having a little think on something, things that nobody knows about me. Not going to go into any deep, dark secrets because then, they wouldn't be secrets. So anyhow, so what I normally do, and I've said before, is I pencil out what I'm going to do because a lot of times my hands shake. This morning they're not too bad, which is odd, but I'm thankful for that. And so yeah, I decided to title this 5 Mysteries About Me, which they're really not mysteries, but well, And then this right here is a tangle using Amy's prompt, and I made it into the shape of a snake because that's one of the mysteries about me is that we used to own a pet ball python, and his name was Byron. And I'm just going to keep rambling while I am working, and I know this is probably upside down for you. I'm sorry. But, excuse me, my goodness, I have a frog in my throat. Yeah, we used to have a pet ball python, and it was actually my daughter's snake. She just wanted a snake. She was probably 11, 10, she could have been 9. Maybe she was 9. And anyway, there's a guy, I'm not going to say his name, but there's a guy that has a show on TV, a certain snake show on TV. He happens to be a firefighter. And anyway, we know him and we know his family, and I've known him and have been friends with his wife for years. Anyway, he was on the venom unit here. And so that's how she first, I think, really got involved with wanting a snake because, we go over to their house sometimes, and he used to raise snakes and all that stuff. So anyway, yeah, she was just enamored of snakes for this period of time in her life. And so, yeah, for Christmas, my husband decided to get her a ball python. And we had him for a few years. He grew probably, my goodness, he was over 4 feet tall. Yeah, he was 4 feet tall. Anyway, but he was like 4 feet long, beautiful snake, beautiful, healthy snake. And he, you know what, this is like so hard because, I'm such a spaz, I can't do 2 things at once. And we have this argument in our house all the time because I tell my kids, I'm like, it's physically impossible to multitask. I'm sorry, nobody can do it. And they're like, Mom, you can walk and chew gum, can't you? So yeah, barely. Okay, so anyway. So back to Byron. So yeah, we had a pet snake, and he lived in a huge tank in our kitchen, believe it or not, in our dining room area. And yeah, so he came to dinner every night with us. And when she got it, it was small enough to fit in your hand. Well, as the years went on, he grew and he grew and he grew, and never did outgrow his tank. But he was probably over 4 feet long, and oh my heavens to Betsy, he was thicker than my forearm. So he was probably, good grief, I don't know, 3 or 4 inches in diameter, maybe. Yeah, he was a big boy. Anyway, yeah, we ended up selling him to a friend out at work, and or a guy that my husband knew out at work. So hopefully he's still living a happy, healthy life. So yeah. So what are some other mysteries about me? I'm generally a negative person. Yes, yes, I am. I try not to be. So, yeah, but I am. Hence the page, the pity party page from yesterday. Yeah. I'm generally a negative person. I have to try really hard not to be negative. And so a lot of times, humor or finding humor in things, that's like one of my coping mechanisms. So, yeah. Anyway, the next one is I lived in, whoops. See, again, multitasking, can't do it. Okay. So yeah, I lived in the same house from the time I was born, from the time I was born until I married my husband. Yep. The way that things are nowadays, not too many people can say that. I really wish I had a tissue here because my nose is running or something. Yeah, not too many people can say that. I mean, so many people that I know, well, not in the little small town that I'm in now, because it's a small town and, not too many people get out alive. But, yeah, they tend to stick around here. But, yeah, when I was growing up, a lot of friends or whatever, they had moved around a lot or, whatever the case was. And so, yeah, I was always, jealous of them for having lived in another area. And, but now that I'm older, I really am rather grateful that I lived in the same house from the time I was born till the time I got married. So, yeah. So let's see so that's 1, 2, 3. So fourth one, something else that you guys don't know about me. Something else. Oh, let's see. I mean, I have 2 children. I'm married, the big handsome. I have a different house as well. Let me see. Oh, here's one that you guys don't know, which, isn't all that exciting. I mean, I'm not all that exciting. So, I do not enjoy sweets. I don't. Yep. I'm not an ice cream person. I'm not a cookie person. I'm not, which is funny because look right here. Look what I got right here. Thin Mints. Can you see that? I don't know if you can or not. Thin Mints, Girl Scout Thin Mints. Yeah. So, excuse me, while I'm not a cookie person or whatever, last night I was in the freezer for some reason. I have no idea. And I saw these and I was like, oh, Thin Mints. Well, maybe I could have 1 or 2 or 10. No, just kidding. I had a few. Now, yeah, but generally speaking, I do not eat sweets. It's very far and few between, the sweets that I have. We don't really eat dessert around here. I mean, my kids do occasionally. So yeah, I'm not a fan of sweets. And let me see. Here's the last one. Are you ready for it? I love to sing at the top of my lungs while sitting on the back patio. While sitting on the back patio. Now, my poor neighbors. I mean, it's not like I hold a concert out there every morning. That's for sure. But I do enjoy singing. Not that I'm very good at it. However, I don't care. But yeah, sometimes, you know, like I'll get in a nostalgic mood and I'll go on YouTube if I'm sitting out there, and I will just, you know, peruse YouTube for certain videos of songs that I enjoy hearing that remind me of different things, whether it's my kids or my husband. Like the song from our wedding, I'll put that on there and just sing till my heart's content. Love Snow Patrol. If I Lay Here, oh my gosh, I could sing that like all day long. I love that song and it reminds me of my husband. And so yeah, so I like to sing at the top of my lungs while sitting on the back patio. At least my dogs don't cover their ears. I mean, it could be worse, you know. But anyway. So yeah. And then oh, did I already say this? I think I did. Like, see the snake here? This is Byron. And I used Creatively Amy's Tangle prompt to work on that. And then here are the 5 mysteries about me, which now they're not mysteries anymore. And let me see what else we have here. So, yeah. Okay. All righty. And then this is the letter at September that I have. So today's the 8th. Make your life a masterpiece. So, yeah, I'm going to put that somewhere on the page. And then I have all these other different things that I can put on there as well. So we'll see. These are past pages. Oh, here's something you don't know about me. Well, probably a lot of you do, because you see this like when crying won't help. That's going on yesterday's pity party page. A lot of you probably, like, I'm probably known on the Fobonichi group as the ketchup girl, like seriously, because I just am never on time. But the thing is that sometimes, you know, I'm having a pity party, and sometimes I just don't get to it. And you know, sometimes when I have the time, I sit down and, you know, and I do out my pages like I did yesterday, and I really enjoy doing this kind of, you know, journaling. But let me tell you what, it takes me time. So it does take a lot of time for me. But I do have fun doing it, and I love the way that it comes out. And let's face it, I mean, as far as I'm concerned, if you're going to do something, then go all out and do it all the way. And, you know, I'm not artistic by any stretch of the imagination, but I do enjoy putting these things on paper, and, you know, and just being able to look back at them and having those memories and all that kind of stuff. So, anywho, including the not so pretty stuff, you know, the not so pretty stuff. So, yeah, there's wah, and crying won't help. She's screaming. Yeah, poor Snoopy, yeah. So that's, you know, in a sweet way, that's what my husband told me this morning. Crying's not going to help, babe. No, I'm just kidding. He was just reminding me, and sweetly so, that that we are just so blessed, and that's what I need to keep my mind on. I mean, seriously, there are so many things. I could make a list of a bazillion things that I'm thankful for. And so, yeah, when I have a day or 2 or 5, you know, that really stink, I shouldn't, you know, put my mind on that. I should put my mind on the good things, and I think that that's important. It's hard though, you know. It's a lot easier said than done. So yeah, I'm gonna put like this one's so funny too. I love these things. Damn it! I wish one of my personalities loved to clean. Ugh, isn't that the truth? Good Lord. Here's another one. An apple a day will keep anyone away if you throw it hard enough. I love antacid. She might go on my page. And then Eeyore. Yeah, gotta love Eeyore, so I've got some about that. So anyway, and this one. See, that's why I love, like, you know, all these funny things, and they just put me in such a better mood, and especially after my wonderful husband sends me such a lovely love letter this morning. No complaining, instead deliberately expect things to change for the positive today. I should send him that back. I should send him that. But then this one's so funny. If there was an award for laziness, I'd probably send someone to pick it up for me. Good Lord. Isn't that the truth? I'll tell you what. So anyway, yeah. Over here, my pile of stuff, I've got a whole bunch of stuff that I can stick on these pages. But yeah, I'm going to do my lettering in some form or fashion. I'm not really sure how I'm going to do it. But I'll put that down here. And yeah, and work on that. And then I just wanted to come on, and kind of show you how I do things. And yeah, I don't work on it every day. If y'all have been on my channel at all, you know that I do not necessarily do the page on the day. So anyway, so yeah, and I know it's sideways. And I do, things in pencil first, and then I go back over it and color it in and whatnot. So yeah, this page will be pretty once it's done, I hope. And what I'll do is try to take, when I'm finished with it, take a snapshot of it and like see if my daughter can help me put it at the end of the video or something like that. Because if I just sit here, I can't do two things at once. Obviously, y'all have just seen that. You've seen that right here in person, okay, or on video or whatever, that yeah, I can't do two things at once. I can't sit here and just yammer on with y'all while I'm working in my book. It just does not happen that way. So yeah, so here's my pages from yesterday, and I'll do these in a flip or whatever. Oh, and there's my 5 on Friday, and here, let's do it this way. I don't want to do a flip, but yeah, here's some of my pages. So yeah, so it takes a while, it doesn't, the magic doesn't happen overnight here. Like there's any magic. Anyway, so yeah, I'm going to work on these pages while I finish up my coffee, and my dogs are getting all pretty. Woo, thank goodness. They are probably going to be so relieved. And like I said, once I finish this page, I'll come back on and see, or not come back on, but I'll see if I can, like do a snapshot thingy at the end of the video. So anyway, I hope you like this. I don't know. If you didn't like it, then that's fine too. Whatever. If you want to see more of like, kind of like phoboing with me or something like that, I can try to figure out how to walk and talk and chew gum and all that kind of stuff all at one time. But anyhow, so yeah, so that's all I got for you. And thanks so much for watching. And probably when I see you next, it will be, well, I won't see you, but you know what I mean, and you probably won't see me either, because that's the way I roll. Anyway, so yeah, have a great day, and get to Fobonichiing, because it is loads of fun. And again, if you have any questions about materials I use, or how I do things, or whatever, leave them in the comments below. If you never ever want to see a video like this again, go ahead and tell me. You're not going to hurt my feelings. So yeah, it's just hard for me to work and talk at the same time. So anyway, yeah, there would be like a lot of, quiet, awkward, silent moments if I were to continue working. So anyway, have a great day again. I like repeating myself too. And I will catch you next time. Thanks.